والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أما بعد. سائل يسأل فيقول: هناك اختلاف في الزمن بين الدول، فإذا سافر الصائم من بلده إلى بلد يتأخر فيها غروب الشمس أو يتقدم عن البلد التي سافر منها، كأن يتسحر في بلده ثم يصل إلى بلد تغرب فيه الشمس قبل غروبها في بلده التي أقلع منها بزمن كثير، أو العكس، فما الحكم في هذه الحالة؟ Question says, well, before we even go that far, it says here with regards to different time zones. A person is traveling and he's also fasting. One country, the sunset is later or earlier, etc. He eats suhoor in his country and he goes to another country in a different, less daylight hours, or the exact opposite. So what is the ruling in this scenario or this situation? الجواب: إذا صام في بلد وقدم على بلد أخرى فحكمه حكم البلد التي قدم عليها، وإذا قدم عليها وهم يفطرون قبل بلاده أفطر معهم، وإن كانوا يتأخرون ويفطرون بعد بلاده أفطر معهم، فمتى نزل بهم صار له حكمهم في الإفطار وفي السحور وفي كل شيء، في العيد أيضا، حتى لو طال زمن صيامه أو قصر. Answer says, a person travels from one country to the next, then he takes on the ruling of the country to which he traveled. He takes on the ruling of the people and the residents of the country towards which he traveled, the destination. For example, if they have made iftar or they're making iftar many hours before his country or his town or his city or time zone, he used to make iftar with them. Or the exact opposite. It's time for iftar in his original hometown, homeland, home country, and they're still fasting. Whenever he goes or she goes, whoever, whenever they travel to a new time zone, a new country, they now take the ruling of the residents of that country with regards to iftar, with regards to suhoor, and everything else, even the Eid, regardless whether it's longer or more hours that he's fasting, or it's shorter and less hours that he is fasting. There's no meaning behind that. Next question says, يقول السائل: إنني أفطرت اليوم الأخير من رمضان بالعراق بعد سماع ثبوت الهلال في إذاعة المملكة العربية السعودية ومن إذاعة سوريا وغيرها، وقد أفطرت بناء على ذلك، علما بأنني أعرف أن البلد الذي أقيم به ما زال أهله صائمين، فما الحكم في ذلك؟ وما السبب في اختلاف الناس في رمضان? Question says, I live in Iraq. I live in Iraq. And one day I broke my fast, the last day of Ramadan, after I heard that the moon had been sighted in Saudi and also in Syria and other countries. And I only broke my fast based off of what I heard on the radio station, even though the country in which I'm living, Iraq, they continue to fast. So what is the ruling on this? And why do the people differ on Ramadan? Why do they differ on the moon sighting, when to start and when to stop fasting? الجواب: عليك أن تبقى مع أهل بلدك، إن أفطروا فأفطر معهم، وإن صاموا صم معهم، لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: الصوم يوم تصومون، والإفطار يوم تفطرون، والأضحى يوم تضحون، ولأن الخلاف شر، والواجب عليك أن تكون مع أهل بلدك، فإذا أفطر المسلمون في بلدك فأفطر معهم، وإذا صاموا صم معهم. That which is obligatory upon you is that you continue to fast with the people of your country, the people in which you live. When they make the iftar, you make the iftar. And when they continue to fast, you have to continue to fast. Based off of the statement of the Prophet ﷺ, fasting is the day which you all fast. Breaking the fast is the day in which you all break your fast, and sacrificial slaughter is the day in which you all make your sacrificial slaughter. Secondly, differing is evil. It's bad to differ. So therefore, you should remain with the people of your country. Make iftar with them when they decide that Ramadan is over, and fast with them when they decide that fasting is still going on. أما السبب في اختلاف فأن البعض قد يرى الهلال والبعض لا يرون الهلال، ثم الذين يرون الهلال قد يثق بهم الآخرون فيطمئنون إليهم ويعملون برؤيتهم، وقد لا يثق بهم فلا يعملون برؤيتهم، فلهذا وقع الخلاف. He says, as far as why Muslims differ, he says, and first and foremost, some people may actually see the moon, and others don't see the moon. He says, or the moon is sighted in a country, but the residents or inhabitants of another country don't trust that country. They don't believe them, or they don't trust their expertise and their experience in looking and sighting the moon for one reason or another. And this is why there is khilaf. This happens all of the time, especially here in America. People that go with the Saudi sighting, not saying that's a bad thing, but the people in Turkey said that they spotted, says we won't go with them. We only go with the fatwa from Saudi, for whatever reason. Or in Pakistan, this moon was sighted, says no, we'll wait until it's an Arabian or Arabic country to sight the moon, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes they don't see it, they go with the local sighting, and sometimes they just don't trust them. Whether it's a religious issue of knowledge and experience, or even an issue of jahiliyyah, racism and culture. We just don't think that they're good enough to spot the moon until the people of our country, or whatever the case may be. He then says, فَقَدْ تَرَاهُ دَوْلَةٌ وَتَحْكُمُ بِهِ وَتَصُومُ بِذَلِكَ وَالدَّوْلَةُ الْأُخْرَى لَا تَقْتَنِعُ بِهَذِهِ الرُّؤْيَةِ أو لا تثق بالدولة أو بينها وبينها حزازات فللسياسة في هذا أثر. He says one country could see it, and that's the decision that they give. And another country may not be convinced with the sighting of the moon. Or, he says, they may not trust them. They don't trust them. Or they have political issues, strife, whatever the case may be between the two countries. He says, so politics has an effect on the moon sighting. Siyasa has an effect on this. فالمقصود أن الواجب على المسلمين أن يصوموا جميعا إذا رؤي الهلال لعموم قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا رأيتم الهلال فصوموا وإذا رأيتموه فأفطروا. He says in brief, in short, it's mandatory upon the Muslims to do the following. He says to fast collectively whenever the moon is sighted, because the Prophet ﷺ said, when you see the moon, fast, and when you see it again, the second phase, the new moon, he says then break your fast. وقال صوموا لرؤيته وأفطروا لرؤيته فنغم عليكم فأكملوا العدة. And the Prophet ﷺ also said, fast when you see it and break your fast when you see it. If it is hidden to you, too cloudy, or you're obstructed from seeing it, and then make the estimation of days. فهذا يعم الأمة كلها. He says, and this is general for the entire Muslim nation. فإذا اطمأن الجميع إلى صحة الرؤيا وأنها رؤية حقيقية ثابتة فالواجب الصوم بها والإفطار بها. لكن اختلف الناس كالواقع ولم يثق بعضهم في بعض فإن عليك أن تصوم مع المسلمين في بلدك وعليك أن تفطر معهم عملا بقوله صلى الله عليه وسلم الصوم يوم تصومون والإفطار يوم تفطرون والأضحى يوم تضحون. He says here, so therefore, when the people feel comfortable that the moon was sighted in a correct way, in a scientific, valid way, it's true, it's genuine, it's authentic, that the moon has been sighted, then they should fast and break their fast accordingly. However, when the people differ and fight, as it is the current state, and they don't trust each other, then fast with the people of your country, your balad, and break your fast with the people of your country, based off what the Prophet ﷺ says, or his statement, that fast is when you fast, iftar is when you make iftar, and udha is when you make sacrifice. وثبت عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما أنه أخبره رجل من أن أهل الشام صاموا بالجمعة وأهل المدينة صاموا بالسبت في عهد ابن عباس في القرن الأول. فقال ابن عباس نحن رأينا يوم السبت فلا نزال نصوم حتى نرى الهلال أو نكمل 30. ولم يعمل برؤية أهل الشام لبعد الشام من المدينة ورأى رضي الله عنه أن هذا محل اجتهاد فلك أسوة في ابن عباس تصوم مع أهل بلدك وتفطر مع أهل بلدك والله ولي التوفيق. It has also been authentically reported that one day Ibn Abbas رضي الله عنهما was informed that the people of Sham had fasted bil-Jum'ah, Friday, and the people of Medina had fasted Saturday during the time of Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas said, we saw the moon on Saturday and we will continue to fast until we see the new crescent or complete 30 days. He says, so Ibn Abbas didn't take the narration of the man from Sham because Sham was very far from Medina. It wasn't close to Medina. And he said, or he says, that Ibn Abbas dealt with this issue as an issue of ijtihad. That is no specific text on it, and it could go more than one way. He says, so therefore you have a good example in Ibn Abbas and fasting with the people of your country and breaking the fast with the people of your country, and with Allah is our success. وهذا اليوم الذي أفطره لا يقضيه لأنه يوم ليس من رمضان فقد ثبت أنه ليس من رمضان لكنه لو لم يفطر لكان أولى لكن ما دام أفطر لا يقضيه لأنه قد ثبت أنه من شوال ليس من رمضان لكن صومه معه من باب رعاية عدم الخلاف ولكن لما وقع الأمر ليس عليه قضاء فيما نعتقد لأنه ثابت بعدة شهود أنه من شوال. And the day in which the person broke the fast, he shouldn't make up because it wasn't from Ramadan. It was proven that it wasn't from Ramadan. Okay? However, if he would have fasted and not broke his fast, then that would have been best. But since he did break his fast, he doesn't have to make it up. It's been clearly proven that that was the day of Shawwal, not Ramadan. But he only fasted because of the people of Iraq, the people of his country, to avoid the difference of opinion, so on and so forth. So therefore, there is no making up of the day according to what we believe and what we hold, because witnesses had proven that it was from Shawwal and it wasn't from Ramadan. These fatwas are given by Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Abdullah ibn Baz rahimahullah ta'ala.